There's no such thing as leftover wine. It was like that tweet recently. Did anyone see there was like a tweet people were sharing? It was like new recipes for leftover bacon. And someone was sharing it was like, oh my God, guys, have you seen there's a new kind of bacon? Have you heard of this?
I've never had leftover bacon. What is this mystical, magical creature?
Exclusive. Very cool. CocktailCon. Fancy glasses.
So for those who don't know, this was an idea I had a while ago when Cocktail Chemistry mentioned the argon spray. So yeah, like you blast a little inert gas and it'll be heavier than air, it'll sink down, and you can store that bottle allegedly better than you could with the whole like chooch factor like vacuum solution. So what I did is I opened up at the same day 6 bottles of the same wine, and I have been drinking them slowly. We've got argon, we've got vacuum, and we have control, which is just fuck it, do nothing. And we have room temperature and fridge. So I'm trying a bunch of different ways to see if it makes any goddamn difference. And I'm gonna try to randomize this by not really caring which glass, like obviously I know there's certain glasses happening here. So if I put those opposite, now I don't know which glasses are which. And then if I put this glass opposite, I don't know which glass this is. So I got little labels. And now I've got 2 more glasses to go. We're gonna label that one down and label that one down. And then, for purposes of documentation, we're going to call this glass 1, this glass 2, this is glass 3, this is glass 4, this is glass 5, and this is glass 6. And as I was waiting to just fuck around and try, something smelled funky. So this might be the first test where something is really off. This is fruity, it's fine. If someone put it in front of me, I wouldn't care. I'm so not a sommelier. Glass 2 smells, well, it's interesting. Brown it has like a much earthier dirt kind of Cabernet thing going on. So that's true to the wine, but it's definitely like earthier. Number 3, this might be one of the fridge ones. It still seems muted. I've been pulling the fridge bottles out of the fridge earlier and earlier each test because it takes a while to warm up, obviously. And now we're at like 3 hours and they still aren't quite woken up. I don't know. I'm betting number 3 might be a fridge bottle. Number 4 is, again, fine. Nothing different or out of the ordinary. So far, none of these seem like they suck. Even the ones that there's clearly a room temperature bottle that's been just sitting at room temperature for a week open. 5 is less pleasant. We're not going to say I would send it back. And 6. Seriously, none of these are jumping on me. All right, we're going to keep this train wreck moving. Glass number 1. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't seem bad. It's not really muted either. I don't know if it's been stored cold or anything's wrong with it. Number 2. And these aren't, balloon glasses or anything. That's okay. Number 2 has slept on a hard mattress, like on a pull-out futon. It did not get a good night's sleep. Number 3. I mean, sure. It's not nearly as fruit forward. None of these are very fruit forward, but it's number 3 is kind of like, I would call it not as great. It may have been a refrigerated one, but that might honestly be refrigerated with no gas at all. I don't know. Number 4. Mm. Oh, that hits my tongue really flat. It's not that it's not bad. There's just nothing there. That's so fascinating. It's literally, number 4 has lost character from when I first opened these bottles. That's really weird because they were much more pungent and stiff. If I did this again, I keep saying I would rather do it with intrinsic if I did this again. But I wanted, you know, cheap grocery store wine. Number 5. No difference at all. This is the closest thing that I've experienced yet to when I first opened the bottles. Number 6. I don't know if y'all been taking notes, but I've already forgotten. But we're going to flip the identifying discs over here. Number 6. This one is a strong nose. And that's way different. That has... Okay. Was it number 4, I think I said, had lost a lot of character? Yeah. Number 6 has changed its outfit, and it is not doing as well. I'm like, oh, what happened to your coat earlier? You should put on the other pants. Those were better. I would not, like, literally... I wouldn't pour this down the drain. But if I had opened a bottle at a restaurant and it was number 6, I'd be like, oh, shit. All right, I got no fucking clue here. Number 1 was Control in the fridge. So nothing special was done to it, but it was kept in the fridge for a little over a week now. It's okay, like fucking whatever. Who cares?
Recorked, no extra gas, nothing.
You're right. Just slammed a cork in it, called it good, fucked off. Number 2 was Control, kept at room temperature. Interesting. I don't remember if I said anything bad. I thought it was less. It had lost something, but okay.
I thought it was number 2 that you had said was the one that slept in the back.
It might have been. Maybe. Someone will go back and check the stream or something. Let's see. Number 3, maybe this is the one that didn't have much going on. Number 3 is really pungent. It's so strange. Number 3, this is weird. For a couple times now, Argon in the fridge. Argon has not been as neutral as I thought it was. I don't know if I'm fucking using it wrong, but like the Argon one seems off a number of times now. Number 4. Number 4 was Vacuum at room temperature. I don't remember. Like, okay, I think there's literally nothing there. And then 5 and 6. Who remember 6? 6, I was very raising an eyebrow. What did I say about number 5?
You thought 5 was closest to original.
Okay. So, yeah. We'll say that. It's not terrible. Vacuum in the fridge. Interesting. So who's doing the fucking process of elimination? What's number 6, which was questionable, was Argon at room temperature. This is not the first time this has happened. That is freaking weird, man. I don't know if this product... I don't know. Literally, I will pay a lot of you on CocktailCon. I will send this shit to your house. Some of you at CocktailCon know I will send shit to people's houses with unannounced. If you want to dump...
I'll concur on that. I'll have delivery tomorrow.
They're not there yet. It sucks. It sucks. Literally, like, dump this shit in some bottles. I'm not sure that this is as inert, or maybe we are fooling ourselves, because the way they say it, like, here's Argon, right? Like, what they say is they're like, do 2 seconds, 1, 2, and then, Kalamazoo. Now, I don't know if that's actually displacing the gas or not. I'm not sure what's happening here, but dude, argon is sus. That's...
So I will, a friend of mine is a master, so I'll see if she's available to do this same test. And I will suspect that I've never had a lot of success with argon. I've used it in the past for other things. And I don't know, it's a noble gas, right? It shouldn't react with anything. It's got to have some sort of interaction with something.
Yeah.
Because I've never had it work well with wines or liquors before.
This is fascinating. Because this is not cheap.
8 days in, when did you start thinking the argon wasn't going to be your answer?
Day 4.
Day 4? Because I'll be, obviously 8 bottles of wine isn't something I normally have at my house, but I have had bottles of wine last a week with the vacuum sealer.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Totally be willing to test, the argon against, a week for one of my bottles.
Deviant.
Yeah.
I would rather, instead of you sending me an argon bottle, I would rather know, can you buy yourself another one of these wine bottles? Taste it next week.
And do what next week as I drop the wine? The vacuum seal works well, apparently.
I want you to taste it against the other wines. So in unopened
Oh. Yeah, I can get more of this. That's a fascinating question. Oh, we're gonna fold this in somehow.
like, that's what I want. That's the content I want, Deviant.
Damn it.
I'd actually be fascinated to see, using not argon, but N2. If you can just get some N2 gas in there, because that was the most neutral gas I've found so far.
Is that... It's not N2O. Okay.
No.
Because I got a lot of those canisters. You can get them stoppers on that Amazon. I got a whole fucking bag.
Yeah, I've got like 3 stoppers, which is perfect for me by myself. So it's quite good.
Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers up.
Is this the first time you've done this taste test?
No, I did it on the day I opened them, which, let's be honest, I just wanted to drink a lot of wine. Then I did day 4. I'm doing it every 4 days. So I'm going to push this long. I'm going to go 2 months if I can.